Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Sally Gallot-Reeves and I am an author, creator, and owner of the Soul Garden Pathway, creating a sanctuary for your soul. The Soul Garden started out as a collection of quotes and my interpretation of those quotes and offering a blessing. And I eventually put that into email and sent it to a friend. And it was someone that I care about very deeply who was going through a very difficult time. And when I sent it to her, it was one of those things that I'm sure you have all done before where you don't think that much about it. It's an offering of love and you send it out into the world. And the next day I did the same thing. And then on the third day, I actually spent a little more time reading a very detailed email she had sent me, which prompted this, which was about an accident, a horrific accident that her daughter had been in. And I replied to the email as you would, what can I do for you? How can I help you? Can I come down and be with you? And she replied, I just need a blessing for the day. Keep sending. And that was 3.5 years ago. So I did continue. And then this most miraculous thing happens, as they always do. And other people came into my life and they were in need of something positive, something to elevate them. And so with my friend's permission, I started sending and including them in my emails every morning to bless them as well. And it kept growing. And I was doing it all on my computer. And I got to over 100 people on my email list and realized this was bigger than me and needed a website. And from the website, I began to craft a book in my mind that would be a compilation of not only the blessings, but helping people to find within themselves the sanctuary that does exist. The sanctuary for you is your soul, and you can find the passageway to that soul in many, many places. For me, this is my soul garden. This is in my actual gardens, one of my gardens, where I try and spend as much time as possible every day. And that is where I can be one with nature, where I feel all kinds of positive things coming to me, flowing through me. I listen and hear what I am feeling and what is flowing. But your sanctuary can be anywhere. People talk about it when they are walking on a beach or hiking in the forest, in the mountains here. It can be anywhere. It can be your quiet place within your home where you are perhaps lighting a candle and absorbing the energy of that life. But it is important for all of us to find that. And so I started writing a book that would help develop that in everyone, help everyone develop it for themselves. In the meantime, I was writing some other books. I had published a book of poetry earlier. It's called Between Shifts. As a nurse, my time between shifts was very instrumental for me in being able to express my emotions and to convey the love and compassion that I felt for patients and families and for my coworkers. And then I had another idea for another book which actually got finished and was published last March, called Behind the Open Door. It is a book of a very gifted and telepathic child, an 8-year-old, and it's a story about how she navigates around this world she doesn't understand, and how her family and all the people around her try and navigate around her, and especially her parents, who would really like her to be mainstream. There's a lot of fantasy and adventure, some humor in it. Cassie has an invisible dog friend who takes her on adventures, and it brings into light not only the acceptance of people for the gifts they bring, because we all have something to add to the earth, to our environment, to the universe. We all have something to give to other people. And it's a story about how Cassie gives to other people by just being herself, by being her honest and truthful and authentic self. It also weaves into the story the adventures with Patrick, which go into the elemental kingdom and some other dimensions, and that is where some of the fantasy and mystery comes into play. I am so happy to be in this place of perfect serenity and the ability to write and convey. Again, as a nurse and someone who has worked with so many people and tried to mentor many people in my life, writing is my methodology for bringing healing into the world, and that is my gift. So I encourage you to look at the Soul Garden Pathway. Our book will be published the end of this year, and that we, of course, will promote and let you know all about it. We're also on Facebook, and I hope that you enjoy our free daily blessings. Thank you very much for your time. Love to all of you. May peace and love bless you.